my KSET 2025 aspirants. So I hope all of you are doing well, chilling out because the exams are over, right? But do not forget that the next important step is still pending, and that is your KSET counseling process. So while appearing in this counseling process, it is very important that you should know that which branch you are most interested in, whether it is computer science engineering, electronics and communication engineering, or information science and engineering. Why I am taking or talking about these three branches? It is because these are the top three branches in today's scenario. Many of the colleges have high cutoff for these branches. So is it all these branches have equal opportunities, or which branch will require what skills and which will be more suitable for you? That is what we are going to discuss in this particular video. So if you are an aspirant of KSET 2025 and if you are interested in any of these three branches, then this video is definitely for you. So let's get started here first of all with knowing what all things we will be covering in today's video. So we'll be having a brief discussion about what exactly is computer science, what exactly is information science, and what is electronics and communication engineering. What are the major differences in these three courses. Next, we have important topics, means what are the subjects that you will be studying in computer science, information science, and EC. Why I'm telling you about the subject? Because you can know which subjects will interest you, right? Suppose there are, you know what all things you're going to study in computer science, then you can know whether you are interested in these subjects or not, and you can make your decision. Next, what are the job opportunities that these branches have? Next, who should choose what, right? What skills you should have so that you can go for computer science, what skills you should have so that you can go for information science. So that decision making will be much easier if you know what skills are required. Next, some common confusions we'll be discussing, and lastly we will talk about how to decide. Okay, some final tips I'll be giving you. So if your rank is within these, if your rank is within the cutoff of these branches, then how to decide. Okay, so we'll be talking about this, and very important video. Please watch till the end. So moving forward here, first of all, what is computer science? Many of you might be knowing it, but it is when we look from outside, right? When we have not entered the subject, when we are just talking, okay, computer science will be something about computers. That's what we know. But then what is information science? What is then electronics and communication engineering? There are very minor differences between them, which we should be very clear. So computer science is all about theoretical and practical aspects of the computer. Okay, so we use a lot of apps, right? We use a lot of web pages and all. So that is what is the output we do. But inside that, which is non-physical, which is not visible, the coding required for these websites, the coding required for these apps, that is what is taught in computer science engineering. So it is mainly focused on algorithms, programming, software development, databases, AI, machine learning, etc. So today thousands of browsing pages are there, thousands of apps are there, right? The back end of these apps, okay, how these apps work, what should be the coding, what should be algorithm for these all things are taught in computer science engineering. Next, what skills you need to have for this particular branch? You need to have strong coding and problem solving branch. Okay, so it requires a very strong hold over the coding. So if you have taken computer science in your 12th, you might have some idea about the coding, right? So if you really like coding, if you can code, if you enjoy coding, and if you have some intention to solve some purpose, solve some problem through the coding, then definitely you have to choose this branch. Okay, next, what all career options we will be having? Software engineer, data scientist, AI engineer, cyber security, etc. Okay, next we will have what is information science engineering. So now it is more focused on the application of the computing technology in real world settings. Okay, so information science is more about application. Okay, what type of application we will see here? So for example, covers software, networking. You can see we use the internet, right? We use internet. For that you need a Wi-Fi, you need a router, you need a cable for that and all. But how that connection happens, okay? So when we use the computer, we definitely need internet. How the internet works, what is the networking there? So that all things comes under information science engineering. Next we have data management, web development, okay? And then system security, the passwords, how these passwords are encrypted and how they are protected, the security of these, the hacking and everything comes under information science and engineering. Next, it is more about using tech to solve problems in industries, okay? So here we mostly use the computer. So computer science, for example, through computer science you prepared so many apps or so many I can say web pages and so many things you have done. But the utility of that, when it comes to information science. Next, what all career opportunities you can have here? It is your IT consultant. Definitely this is very important. Web developer, network engineer, support analyst, etc. Okay. Next, we have what is ECE, Electronics and Communication Engineering. Now here you see this is a blend, means a mixture of electronics, hardware system and communication technologies. Okay, so it includes VLSI, embedded system, signal processing and communication network. Okay, these are the things that is included here. Next we have has hardware plus software combination. So it is not only completely about hardware or not completely about software. It is the mixture of both. And next we have the career options here. Core electronic jobs, telecommunications, embedded systems engineer or even software developer after upskilling. So what is it mean that if you have taken electronics and communication engineering, suppose for example in your rank you are not getting computer science but you are getting EC, okay? But by learning coding you can definitely upskill yourself and can still get software developer jobs, okay? So that is what the meaning here means after upskilling. So this is the basic difference between computer science, IT and ISC and ECE. Computer science is more about coding. Information science is more about networking and the practical applications, and electronics and communication is more about electronic gadgets and more about your VLSI, you can see signal processing, communication networks, okay? Fine. Next, we will talk about the course, the syllabus that we have, so that here you can have a clear understanding what all topics will be covered in this particular branches and whether I am interested in that or not. Whether these subjects will fascinate me or not, that you can decide. So I have not taken the complete syllabus, but some major topics from all the branches I have covered. So talking about computer science, we have operating system, design and analysis of the algorithm, programming languages, microprocessors, then you have computer software, database management, mobile communication, then you have cryptography and network security. Okay, so then you have performance evaluation. So these all chapters or topics comes under computer science. Next, moving for information science, here I have taken third semester and fourth semester syllabus, okay, because first and second is generally a basic like you don't have any specific branch-wise subject in most of the colleges. So in third year you can see transform calculus, Fourier series, data structure, analog and digital electronics, computer organized architecture, then you have these are elective subjects. You can see here design and analysis of algorithms, embedded system, operating system, okay, engineers, biology for engineers, so this is also optional. Then you have Python programming, so you can see even ISC students also need programming languages, okay. So it is thin differences there, okay, so you can even go for this one and learn coding and upskill yourself. Now coming to the ECE branch, here you can be very clear, it is most about electronic circuits, gadgets and all. So circuit theory, there will be studying Ohm's law, Kirchhoff's law, network analysis, AC and DC circuit, signals and systems, Fourier transform, Laplace transform, Z transform, system analysis. Analog electronic circuits, here you have diodes, amplifiers, oscillators, filters, digital electronics, these all things we have. So now you will have a clear understanding of the difference of subjects that is there, right? Okay. Now if I have the job roles, that job opportunities you have, computer science, the job roles are software developer, ML engineering, and then you have cyber security. There are many more, but I have taken some prominent ones. Companies, you can take Google, Infosys, TCS, and Microsoft. Similarly for ISC, you have IT support, network engineer, web developer, and here the companies can be Accenture, IBM, and Wipro. Next, coming to ECE, you have embedded engineering, chip design, and telecom, and here we have Qualcomm, Intel, Texas Instruments. Okay, so these are some core companies, job roles, and the branches. Next, we will talk about who should choose what. Okay, so that depends on choose CS if you love coding, logic building, and want to go deep into tech. So if coding is something which fascinates you, I have seen many students who love coding, right? I have seen like they are throughout the day they are busy in doing new codes. They are more happier when they find the errors and they solve them, right? So these type of coding, if you have very strong base or if you're very much interested, passionate about coding, then definitely computer science is for you. Information science, if you love applying technology in practical ways. Okay, so suppose you have learned some coding, okay, you know how to make a particular coding, but if you embed that in particular app, okay, then that will be more about using the technology in real life situation. Talking about ECE, so if you're interested in gadgets, electronics, and are okay with both hardware and software, then you can choose for ECE. Moving forward here to the common confusion, some common differences you should be knowing, CS versus IT. So both are definitely software oriented, but CS is more theory plus coding, whereas IT is more application focused. Okay. So information science is the practical application of computer science. So just remember in that way. Here you read all theories, you understand that, but actually you apply it in the case of information science. Next, ECE versus CS. ECE has hardware and some coding, but CS is full of software. So you can enter IT jobs even with ECE background by learning coding. So if you're cut off, if you are really interested in coding, you want to go for computer science, but your rank does not allow you that, then also you can choose information science and you can choose ECE and learn coding and still go in that field. Okay, they are highly interrelated. Moving forward here to how to decide. This is the most important thing. I want to know that all of you please sit with a notebook and a pen and just write down these questions and write down the answers for that. Then you will be very clear which particular branch is for you. Okay, so for example, first thing, know your interest. Do you enjoy coding or you enjoy electronics? You enjoy writing code or you are more interested, fascinated about how this circuit works, how the current flows, what is the resistor, transistor, capacitor. So if you are more interested in these hardware things, then it is ECE for you. But if you are more logical thinking, problem solving, and you know how to write the codes, that is something for computer science. What is your interest for? First you should be thinking. Next, think about career goals. Want to work in core electronics or software? So you want to be someone who is building new gadgets, or you want to be someone who wants to write the code for the new gadgets. Getting the difference, right? So based on what you want to do in future, what career you want in your long term, that will decide again which branch you can choose. Third, here look at the syllabus. Which syllabus excites you more? So I have already shown you the syllabus for all the 3 subjects. So what are the subjects there? You analyze them, and you can also go and research what all topics you will be studying and just see them and just analyze whether that is looking more interesting or not. Next, we have long-term growth. So all the 3 have good future scope if you work hard and upskill. So there is nothing like today. I know definitely computer science is the most demanding branch, but other branches students can also upskill themselves and get the best packages. So no need to worry. If your rank is coming in between any of these 3 branches, then definitely you can choose any one based on your experience and your interest, right? Okay, so we have already made the top colleges for computer science and top colleges for ECE, and information science top colleges videos will also be coming up very soon. So yes, definitely if you are interested in these branches, you can see the cutoff and then you can decide which college is the right one for you. So that's all students in this video, and I hope this video will definitely help you and will be more useful for you to decide your career, to clear your confusion regarding these three branches. And if you have any other doubts, do put down in the comment section, and also tell me which one you are more interested out of these three. And that's all. And if you have any other queries, that also you can ask. Thank you for watching, and do not forget to subscribe the channel.